good evening to all of my story friends from around the world. And I am Pam. I am very happy to be back here again as your inner peace moderator. And welcome everyone to my story Thursday meditation class. And really glad to see all of us again. And for some of us who are new and here first time, our program normally will start with meditation talk and then followed by guided meditation. And before ending the program, we will have Q&A session, which is you can ask question or you can share your meditation experiences after we are practice together, or anything that you would like to ask our teaching monk today. And I am very honored and happy to have Monk B as our teaching monk. So he will leading us for the whole program, and he's really had a very deep meditation and very specialized in meditation practice. So he will share with us on the practice today. I hope everyone are ready. And may I please invite Monk B to turn on the cameras, please? Okay. All right, everyone, let's pay respect to Monk B by bow 3 times together. Let's bow, second bow, and third bow. May I please invite Monk B to begin our session.
Wow. Just a quick mic check before we start. Can you all hear me clearly? If yes, please give me a big smile. Okay, I'll take it. That's a yes. It's so wonderful to be here with you all. Again, it's been quite a long time. I hope that
Monk B, please, your voice a little bit low.
a little
Can
bit
you
low, yes?
increase the volume, please?
Testing 1, 2, 3. How are we now? Testing. Are we a little bit better now? What about now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we better now? Or what about now? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we better now? Thank you so much. If you can hear me clearly, please give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me clearly, please give me a big, bright and shining smile. And if you're ready for some meditation, please also, can you give me another smile once more? Alrighty, well, it's a joy to be seeing you guys, some very, very familiar faces and some faces that I haven't seen in such a long time. So I would like to share a lot of peace and joy and happiness with you all. And I also want to say, simply just by seeing you here on the screen, maybe not in person, but I'm also feeling a lot of peace and happiness as well. I am very happy that we have this format online, wherever you are. And I think it's something that I would just like to bring to our attention, although we're maybe used to the technology nowadays. But let's just take a moment to pause and stop and realize that everyone here on the screen, the several people here, or even the viewers on the different platforms, or the viewers that come back and look at this, we are simultaneously meditating from all different walks of life, from all different parts of the globe. Right now, it is 7 p.m. here in Thailand. At the same time, for someone else, it might be your 7 a.m., right? And so it's so wonderful that technology has made some great advancements and has been able to connect us here. And hopefully it can connect us here. Yeah, all right, I'm sorry, you can't see my finger. Okay, connect us here, right? Back to the self, not back to Monk B, but back to yourself, right? So as usual, we have some time to have a little wisdom talk, followed by a nice meditation, which I'm looking forward to be meditating with you guys. Then followed by some sharing and maybe some potential Q&A afterwards. Now, there's no need to prepare so much about, okay, I'm going to ask or I'm going to share this, right? Just leave your minds blank and relaxed. I have a little bit of a wisdom talk I'd like to share. if you're ready. Yes, are you ready? By the way, quick shout out to everyone. Firstly, whom's cameras I can see on, and there are many that I don't see on, but I just like to say thank you so much, Moderator Pam, for being here to help me, and DJ Botox, and Guat Swan, and Gigi. It's very good to see you from Hong Kong. Borgie, Vanessa, it was always great to see you as well. And Katharina, it's been such a long time. Elsa and iPhone. Wow, you're very popular nowadays, iPhone. Brunel, welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. And Tian E, Bettina, it's very nice to meet you. Elsa, Easy, Easy. I'm not sure if I pronounced that wrong, but if not, I like the name Easy because meditation is supposed to be very, very easy. Also, shout out to some of the faces that aren't maybe not able to turn on the camera just yet, like Jessie. And Dr. Bibi, long time no see. And Sam Feng and all of you. I would like to share a little a little wisdom talk that I think can be very helpful for whether it be well, let's hear the wisdom talk first, and then we'll expand on this idea. Okay, we're gonna talk about a balloon. Is that okay? Can I share about balloon today? Is that all right? Okay, I'm gonna try to share. 1 second. I think I did something wrong. All right, are you ready? Okay. All right, you see what I see, yes? Okay, what do you see? You see a balloon? If you see a balloon, thumbs up. All right, this is what we call a balloon. It's a very round, beautiful balloon. Yes. I have a little bit of a story, actually. There was a person who was able to have a very, very, very lovely experience with a balloon. And it's funny because in this person's memory, there was a good experience with a balloon. And so every time this person thinks of balloon, they feel so very, very happy. They feel so very happy. They can recall that moment when I got my balloon from this person, and it brought me so, so much joy. And I love this person so much. And I remember that person's kindness. So although they aren't here with me right now, maybe they're somewhere else, but every time I see a balloon, I always think about that person. It's almost like a gift that was left with that person with that memory. Every time they see a balloon, maybe specifically like a red balloon or what have you, right? It's very interesting. They received one balloon, but every balloon afterwards is able to recall them to that, right? There's another case. Another case is there's someone that maybe not the best memory. They see a balloon and they once had an experience at a park and they saw someone that was carrying a balloon, and it just happened to be the day that at the park, they broke up with their partner. And very, very unsettling, very, very sad experience. So every time, for whatever reason, they see a balloon, they always remember that unfortunate experience. It wasn't their balloon particularly, but maybe as they're going and turning to wipe their tears, they might have seen a balloon and it kind of stuck with them, right? Number 3, third person was, well, there is no particular happy or sad association with a balloon, but it's something that they see very, very often. And they just feel kind of blank and feel kind of neutral, right? Which one do you relate with? Which one do you relate with? Or hopefully we can relate with, maybe eventually, hopefully we can relate with a positive, right? Now, something very interesting to this story is this balloon in particular, it's actually the same balloon, but perceived by different people. whether it be the regular face on the bottom right that you see. It's the balloon salesman. The balloon salesman that is always surrounded by balloons, and it's something that is very, very normal to them, right? Maybe the person on the left, the broken heart, very sad, puffy eyes. It might have happened to be a person that was at this same park that witnessed the balloon salesman giving it to someone else at the same time that they were going through that breakup just then. As for the beautiful, puffy, bright, shining rainbow, it might have been a young child receiving this balloon from his mother or his loved one or his nice friend. The interesting thing is this balloon is the same balloon, but the value that we have, or the value that is the energy that is in that balloon, is very, very different. The association and the strength that we have for that image is very, very different as well. Is it because of the rubber? Is it because of the color? Is it because of the shape? No, no, and no. But it's purely because of how our mind associated, or rather assigned that particular energy to that thing, right? When you wake up in the morning, some people, they look at the gym and they are pumped and fired up, right? And they're so, so happy that it's going to be their place to get fit and get healthy and get in shape. Some people, they look at the same gym and they are in agony and pain and suffering because, oh, it is so hard. Some people see that same gym and it's maybe where they work. So they're very, very neutral. What's the energy that you give to anything and everything? It's all in the mind. It's all up to you. The same thing goes with work. The same thing goes with life. The same thing goes with people. The same thing goes with challenges. Some people see the obstacles in their lives as problems. Others see them as opportunity, or others see them as moments to develop and to grow and to blossom. So this is about shifting your gears and giving an energy to things artfully and mindfully. Even when it comes to meditation, and I trust none of us here are guilty of this, I'm pretty sure. But sometimes some people, maybe they hear a lot about meditation and they almost treat it like it's a chore and it's a duty, a responsibility that they have to do at this period of time because it's going to make them feel good. Do they love doing it? Well, maybe not, but they know it's a part of their practice. So it turns to be a chore. Maybe none of us here are like this, right? No, none of us, right? Some people, and I hope no one here has been put through this or does this to anyone, but I've heard cases before where there would be maybe school teachers or parents, and when their children would do something wrong, they would say, go meditate. Go meditate. So some people might even associate, the children might associate meditation with a punishment. That's so awful. That's so scary. We should never do this. Never do this. Some people, they see meditation as your time to really be you, your time to come back home, your time to rest, your time to relax, your time simply just to be, right? The thing is that if we are artful and if we are smart in what? In giving and assigning that, you can say dressing a proper energy to not just the meditation, but even the different components in that meditation. If we're very, very artful in giving an energy to that, then potentially every single moment of the meditation, moreover, every single moment of your life can be happy. You see a problem, you face it with courage. You face it with a smile. You see that this problem is going to make me stronger. For example, let's say you're meditating and you're wandering, monkey mind, Anyone have a monkey mind, right? You don't have to raise your hand, I know. It's completely normal. But what some people do is when the mind starts to wander, what some people do is they fight back. And they don't just fight back with the thoughts, but they fight back with themselves, and they have down talk to themselves. Oh, why? Why am I like this? Why can't I control my mind? It's not your fault. Be easy on yourself. It's not that serious. Be calm, right? Some people, they recognize that there's a wandering mind, there's the monkey mind. And they're so happy that they're able to realize and catch themselves. This is what was a very big transformation in my practice. Before, the orchestra and the concert and the battle in my mind would go on without me even realizing. But later on, once I started to realize that there is wandering, the nature, the so and so, simply being aware of it, that's a win in itself. Realizing that that wandering is less than before, that's a win in itself. Realizing it and then adjusting, that's even a bigger win, right? Even when it comes to, I want to say something like some of the methods or techniques like the mantra or visualization. Sometimes we simply use a mantra or visualization or a meditation tool, breathing, for example, as an anchor for the mind, which is perfect and which is fantastic. We know that the mind can only be with something very well, one thing at a time. And we know that our mind is to be calm, to be still until it comes to a standstill. We might use an anchor, we might use a meditation tool to help with that process. But what if you were to give not just a natural or a neutral energy to that? What if you were able to dress it with a positive energy? Some people, they use breathing, right? You use breathing as your meditation device. Maybe another person, they might use breathing, but also see that this breath, it's the oxygen that's the cleanest quality in the world. It's the most expensive oxygen right here, right now for you. Or some people, they might even feel like and recognize, and this is true, is this oxygen is more than $1 billion. If I were to ask you, just a small little pause, if I were to ask you, if someone were to give you $1 billion right now, would you take it? Answer is yes. If they were to say, but there is one condition, if you accept it, then tomorrow you can't wake up for the rest of your life. Would you accept it? No. Anyone? Anyone accept it? Right? Life is so much more precious. You are so much more precious, so much more valuable than $1 billion. Your breath is what's keeping you alive. Therefore, your breath is much more valuable than even $1 billion. How rich, how enriching is your breath now? Meditation image, a mantra. The mantra that my great master had used and helped in his practice and helped many to attain that enlightenment. Samma araham, samma araham, samma araham. If you are able to connect with that ancient, pure, enlightened energy in that mantra, it might be even more powerful than simply just a meaningless or a neutrally recited word or phrase. What energy are you giving to this thing? What energy are you giving to that thing, that moment, that workspace, that person? It's all in the mind. So this is what I would like to share with you. It can potentially be a very, very powerful hack, not just for meditation, but also for life. So please be eager and be keen with dressing all portions of your meditation with a nice, uplifting, and happy energy, and you will not be disappointed. All right. So I'd like to leave you guys with that. And from this point, I would also just like to segue into our a little meditation uh, song, little MV that I have for you guys. Would you like to take a listen? Yes. Okay. Hopefully, technology is going to be my friend. One moment. Okay. We'll test this together. Yes. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not. I assume maybe not. All right. What about now? Can you hear that? All right, let's try it again. Can you hear it? Yes? Okay. Let's enjoy the song together. It's in Thai. It has English subtitles. So let's enjoy together as we get ready for our meditation together.
ฉันคิดไปเองหรือจึงได้เห็นไม่ได้เป็นสิ่งที่ยากดังคาดหวังฉันสงสัยทำไมมันง่ายจังไม่อยากดังอย่างได้ยินฉันหวั่นใจมีใครบ้างไหมหนอตอบฉันได้ให้คลายใจหายสงสัยฉันใครถามตอบฉันหน่อยเถิดผู้รู้กราบงามงามตอบคำถามให้ฉันคลายกังวลใจฉันพอรู้อยู่บ้างผู้มีบุญเรื่องของคุณบุญเก่านุนแต่ปางหลังทำมามากจึงง่ายได้สบายใจไม่อยากดังอย่างคนอื่นเขาทำกันคิดไม่เห็นเห็นไม่คิดคุณจำไว้คิดอย่างไรคิดแทบตายก็ไม่เห็นเป็นเพราะใจหยุดสบายอย่างเย็นเย็นจึงได้เห็นอย่างไม่คล้ายคิดไปเองมีใครบ้างไหมหนอตอบฉันได้ให้คลายใจหายสงสัยฉันใครถามตอบฉันหน่อยเถิดผู้รู้กราบงามงามตอบคำถามฉันให้คลายกังวลใจฉันพอรู้อยู่บ้างผู้มีบุญเรื่องของคุณบุญเก่านุนแต่ปางหลังทำมามากอย่างไม่ได้สบายใจไม่อยากดังอย่างคนอื่นเขาทำกันคิดไม่เห็นเห็นไม่คิดคุณจำไว้คิดอย่างไรคิดแทบตายก็ไม่เห็นเป็นเพราะใจหยุดสบายอย่างเย็นเย็นจึงได้เห็นอย่างไม่คล้ายคิดไปเอง
Isn't that a lovely song? It's the words from my great teacher about the practice of meditation and the practice of discovering your inner purity, your inner happiness. It's art and practice of not thinking, of not forcing, of not doing. So, in the moments that will follow now, I will be guiding us in a nice meditation together. So we can be thoughtless, but we can be peaceful. Yes. So let's all come together and relax our body and mind and enjoy our time of meditation together. If anyone of us here are newcomers, there's no need to worry. I will be guiding you every step of the way. Even for our regulars, let's just take our time, never ever rushing, not even rushing to close your eyes if you're not yet ready. Just take your time to relax and find a nice, comfortable sitting position. Even if you need to adjust your body, do a little bit of stretching, drink some water. Right here, right now, just ask yourself, how do you feel and how ready are you right now? How are you feeling in your body? How about your room, your seat? Just take all the time you need to adjust and get nice and comfortable. No need to rush. This is your time. You're not in a race. You're not working. And if you are ready, you might naturally begin to rest your eyelids, allowing the top and bottom eyelashes to gently reunite. In the same way that you are about to fall asleep. Let's breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. Every in and out breath, just feeling relaxed, feeling released. Like this is your time to rest, to relax, to recharge. Do not think that this is any responsibility or anything like that. Think of it like your break time, your vacation time. Much in the same way as you vacation, you just naturally relax. Even the muscles in your body are completely tension-free on your vacation. And just check in with yourself and ask yourself, how are you feeling in your body? Muscles in your body from the top of your head down to the bottoms of your feet. Are there any portions that are tight, tense, or uncomfortable that may need some love and care? You might feel it conducive for you to adjust. Maybe to change your posture, maybe to do a little bit of a stretch. Or you might even just relaxingly ease the tension. In much the same way that you just recline in a nice comfy chair and rest and relax. This is your break time, your rest time. But wouldn't you know it is every moment that you just give yourself to rest. It's a very special, magnificent moment for not just your body, not just your mind in the present, but also for your life. It's cleansing and healing and restoring yourself from the inside up. And the better you are, the better you will become as well. Let's just take some time to relax from the top of your head, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids. Just be careful that you aren't squeezing your eyes shut. You're not pressing or squinching your eyebrows. It will make you look older. Just relax, just release. Allow yourself to feel young, to be young. Release the tension in your temples, in your brain somehow. Allow your cheeks and your face to smile. It's almost like when you smile, you feel a ray of brightness illuminating inside of you somehow. And just allow your jaw and your neck and your shoulders to relax. Releasing your shoulders in the same way that you'd let go of a heavy burden. Just let your shoulders drop. Breathing in, opening your chest. Allowing the breathing and circulation to be natural and easy. Relaxing down your arms, your forearms, your palms, the backs of your hands, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Even your chest, even your back, your upper back, your spine. Just relax. Just feel like this relaxation is almost like a mental spa, a nourishing, a healing for you right now. And welcoming a nice deep breath into you, $1 billion breath, oxygenating your entire body. Allowing that oxygen to travel down your vertebrae, every single vertebrae, down to the core of your body. Somehow detoxifying you, taking away all the toxins, all those stressors, all the worries, all the thoughts with that out breath. Just feeling relaxed and feeling released. Even in your torso and your core. The muscles around your abdomen. Just fully and freely unlock them. Just unlock your core, your abdomen, your belly. Just like when you unlock this area, just to be completely tension-free, completely light, spacious and hollow, kind of like that balloon of yours, balloon of ours. Kind of like inside of you, no muscles, no organs, no bones. Kind of like you are a well-inflated, full, round, happy balloon. Not even a bone inside of you. Just floating, kind of like you are a weightless, happy balloon. And you can just set free to freely fly up high in the sky. be free, to be happy, to be limitless, weightless, spacious, soaring high in the open, spacious sky, up and beyond all the clouds. Almost like it's soaring happily towards a source of beauty and brightness and round happiness. Might be the moon, it might be the sun. It's kind of feeling a nice feeling like this. Just being happy, being free, limitless. Like everything right here, right now, other than this present moment is completely meaningless. Like all things aside from this present moment, it's completely meaningless. Kind of like you can just forget about the world for a few moments. You can just rest and be yourself and be with yourself for a change. Even for some of us, sometimes some wandering thoughts or some clouds might impair our peace, which is perfectly normal. No need to worry or get upset. It's not that serious. Just be perfectly accepting of everything that happens. Just be neutrally observant. Or if you'd like, you can even just adjust. Allow yourself to slightly open your eyes and retune. Even for anyone that you feel tense, you feel tight, you feel off balance or sleepy, welcome yourself and allow yourself to adjust. Your body and mind will thank you. So if you feel well relaxed and balanced already, then just keep at it. Just continue doing what you are doing. Or rather, continue being how you are being. Being relaxed, being at ease, being free, floating weightlessly, spaciously. In the middle, in the center, the infinite sky. And sometimes some of us, we might even feel kind of like your body is actually floating. Or almost like your body is disappeared. All that's left is that round balloon. That's soft, that's gentle, that's delicate, kind of like a bubble. And some of you might even be like a round, clear, gentle bubble in place of a balloon. Clear, yet somehow bright, happy, and also light. Freely suspended in open, infinite space. And sometimes you might feel like inside of that round bubble, the feeling of stillness and purity, there's a coolness, almost like a bright diamond floating in the center. Right, clear, white, bright, valuable, precious. So valuable and precious that you don't dare to touch. Just seeing, just admiring at a respectful manner. Observing naturally and peacefully. It's clear, glistening, beautiful diamond. No need to worry. No need to expect. No need to force. Just feel well relaxed and enjoy the moments on and on. On and on and on. Let's continue our inner peace time in tranquility and silence for a few moments. Let's relax on and on. Feeling almost like a deep smile within your being. A love from inside, from the center of your inner experience, whatever it might be. Right feeling in the center of your being, the center of your body, maybe. Just feel relaxed, feel calm, feel centered on and on. Now that our minds are purer, we cultivated moments, minutes of stillness and relaxation. It's almost like stored inside of you as a positive, pure energy, even if you realize it or not, even if you see or feel it or not. Just trust that in the center of you, there is a grand, great, powerful, pure energy, round, clear, and bright. Bright and round like the sun, floating at the center of your being. And just somehow allow this to expand and glow and grow from the center of you, expanding and covering your entire being, expanding onward endlessly, being shared in all directions, spread in all places. This bright, pure, shining glow of happiness and purity from you, from all of us, from all around the world. All of us being and joining together from all different walks of life, sharing our shining peace simultaneously as we shine and show and share from Asia, Africa, Europe, Oceania, North America, South America, all across the globe, all around the world, all of us here, like being bright suns of peace, round, bright, and shining, sharing your peace and happiness to all beings. And let us just hope, having a nice, gentle intention of hope that the world and all beings in it be happy, be free from all sufferings and discomforts, evils and impurities. May all beings, even including ourselves, be able to fully discover our true happiness once and for all. Sappe Buddha Palapata Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Sena Rakhang Bandhami Sapaso Sappa Buddha Nupavena Sappa Dhamma Nupavena Sappa Sangha Nupavena Sattha Soti 1, 2, 3 The power of the positivity of our meditation today. May all here and all in the world be happy and discover true peace and happiness quickly and easily. At your own pace, may you slowly begin to open your eyes while still keeping your refinement, peace, and purity inside you at all times. At this time, I'd like to send the mic back to moderator Dr. Pam.
Thank you so much, Mang Vi, for such a beautiful guided meditation. And welcome back, everyone. So let's have a group photo together. Feel free to turn on your cameras and sharing your bright smile with each other. You ready? Okay, let's smile. Cheers. Happy, healthy, and wealthy. Smile. Thank you so much for a wonderful smile. And next we will have Q&A session. So if you would like to ask question or sharing your meditation experiences, feel free to type down in the chat box. And let me pass the mic back to Mang Vi, please.
Yes, and I would love to see how the meditation was for you all. If you'd like to start by typing in the chat box, maybe for some of you still peaceful and tranquil, so just maintain that happiness inside. If you can type in the chat box how your feeling was, maybe any feelings, any visuals, any experiences. Maybe some of you felt a feeling of calm. You can type in the chat box calm. Happy. Or whatever experience that you might have come across. Some of us here have already begun to type. And Lalita mentioning things felt very nice. I felt very nice as well. And I think it's because of meditating with you all. So thank you so much. And Ali felt amazing. TG, smiley heart eyes, smiley heart eyes, smiley heart eyes. TG. Omanike says, I feel so refreshed. Me too. Hazel, very relaxed. Donna, it's great to see Donna again as well. It's been a while. Beautiful, bright, and light and peaceful meditation. Well, thank you so much for adding your peace, lightness, and brightness to the session as well. Kuluma, feel very new. Wow, that's saying something very special. Bruno says, I felt floating on the sky behind you. That's what it was. I felt something behind me. I'm kidding. Yes, very, very light and floating. Very, very wonderful. Wholesome moment of meditation. It was very relaxing. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for your sharings. It's always such a joy to be able to meditate. And actually, let me continue to read some of these very, very beautiful and interesting. Really enjoyed a relaxing moment. So happy, some of us say. Good, relaxing, calm session. Beautiful meditation floating in the sky and seeing a bright diamond. Thank you for the wonderful guidance. Katharina. Beautiful meditation. Beautiful, beautiful. So please feel free to share your experiences or even any questions if you might have any. Now, it's not odd if you don't have any questions, because sometimes after a nice meditation, the mind can tend to be very clear and still. You don't have to fight to try to find a question in mind. If you're feeling calm and relaxed, please continue at that. And if there are any questions that I don't see, please, Dr. Pam, please feel free to help me out and let me know as well. Yeah, right, Vanessa. I felt it was too short as well. I would have liked to go for another 2 hours, but I think the moderation team would probably have to speak with me after. Welcome back from Paris, by the way. Or are you still in Paris? Okay. Hopefully the event there, the Olympics there, was very, very wonderful. Alrighty, I don't see any questions yet. But I'm loving reading your experiences. May I ask you, I don't know, for those of us, maybe some of us, we heard the wisdom talk at the beginning. Does that resonate with you? And does it make sense? Does it make sense? Yes. The energy that you associate with something, with anything. They say that there's mind over matter. Or the Buddha says is ใจเป็นนายใจเป็นเอกใจเป็นประธาน. You know what that means? It's like the mind, your mind is the boss. Your mind is the leader. Your mind is it's the thing that controls everything. Your world is what you make of it. So if you go to some place and that place makes you see that place as a bad place, you're right. You see that place as a good place, you're right. You wake up and you're very happy and you know that today's going to be a good day, you're right. And the opposite is also the same. So you are right with however you tell yourself. So let's be artful and mindful in training and telling ourselves on a positive manner, on and on. The more we practice this, the more peaceful you will become. It's not tricking or lying to yourself, but we do so on a premise of reality and actuality. In every single premise, in every single situation, there is always good, but it's up to you to find it. And the more you're able to connect with that energy, the beauty about energy is it attracts the likes. I know there's no question mentioning about this. By the way, I think I might have a question here. Okay. I found a question. All right. Well, before the question is, beautiful thing about energy, it attracts the likes. So if your mind has a positive energy and if you're bright and shining and peaceful, you're going to attract that goodness to you as well. All right. So a question from Alie. PM question. I struggle keeping my eyes closed for a long time during meditation. And just open your eyes. This is completely normal. It's not uncommon. Sometimes maybe when we are practicing, especially for some people that are getting new or are new to the practice, is sometimes they find it difficult to meditate for long stretches and keeping their eyes closed. Meditation, it's an art and practice of the mind. It's independent of whether your eyes are open or closed. However, a tip that can be helpful for Lie or anyone that might have a similar situation is you can give some care and attention to how are you closing your eyes. Sometimes unknowingly, we might be pressing or squeezing our eyes or even closing them a little bit tight. So the thing that my master, he says and emphasizes is that we close our eyes much in the same way that we're about to fall asleep. When you're going to go to sleep, you don't press them. You don't try to keep them closed. It's just very natural, right? Sometimes they might be not even 100% closed. You might even welcome some of the brightness in. Sometimes maybe some people, a natural closing is almost like 40% or 50% even, right? And so you can just play around, kind of just test out how closing your eyes feels the most comfortable. This is something that my master teaches is if we are able to close our eyes relaxingly and lightly and well, then it's going to be easy for us. And the opposite's the same as if we close our eyes with force or effort, then there is a little hidden pressure and that builds up, builds up, builds up. If you start to feel tense, or even before that, please feel happy and ready just to gently open your eyes, relax, release, calm down. You might even take a break. And then when you're ready and you feel comfortable too, then you can slowly allow yourself to close your eyes once again. I hope that's helpful. Yes, very, very good question. So question from Katharina. Question, we are meant to stay in the moment at all times. Statement. If the moment is really negative, for example, pain or exhaustion, we tend to look forward to a better moment in the future. Is this normal, or should we try to stay in the bad moment nevertheless? Very interesting. And I see your picture, Katharina, so you can give me a heads up or a no. I'm going to ask you is, when you say to be in the moment, do you mean specifically in the meditation or in general? You can say in the meditation is a yes, or in general, you can go like this. Okay. So in general. Okay. So there's something that I would like to bring to our attention. It's what I like to call as being conscious and calm, or alliteration is peaceful and present. Peaceful and present. So there are two components. When it comes to being present, it's not simply just being present while your hand is in the oven. Or being present while you're stepping on the asphalt on a very sunny day, right? And you're looking at the heat or the pain. That's not the point. But it's being present in a peaceful and in a positive way, a positive manner. Just like I mentioned a few moments ago, every moment, every situation, there is always positive, and there is always good. Now, let's talk about being in the present. There is the present, whether that be present in the situation, present in your room, present at the dining table with whomever you're eating with, right? Maybe you're eating dinner with someone, but your face and your mind is on that cube in front of you. That's not being present, right? Being in the now. There's also further presence with being with yourself, being within yourself, being with your breath, maybe being at your center. There is a spectacular beauty when it comes to this mindfulness and this being present. When we practice being present on and on, we start to discover that there is a power when it comes to bringing your mind closer to the present moment, further away from the distractions and the externals, and eventually bringing the mind back to the self and within the self. It's almost like there's an infinite storehouse and like a power generator of positivity inside of you, like physically, like inside of you. So when you bring your mind, when the mind is calm and relaxed, inside of you is calm and relaxed. The source of all people's goodness and purity is inside of you, at the center of your body. And when you feel this comfort and calm and goodness, it's almost like an inner sun that has no clouds and no darkness covering it. And the brighter that sun is almost like the stronger the attraction is as well. And the opposite it works both ways, is when you are calm, you're going to be drawn inside. The same time as when your mind is trained to be with you and still within you, then it helps to generate this positivity. right? So this is what it really, really means to be present. Firstly is being present and peaceful, right? PP. We're conscious and calm, right? We're centered and satisfied, right? whatever you like, right? It's all yours, right? No trademark. So yes, in the cases that you aren't, you might be in a tough spot or a negative situation, please feel free to adjust. If you can, turn that frown upside down, find the positive in the situation, or bring yourself to a more comfortable present moment, right? Bring yourself to another present moment that's more peaceful, a new space, a new area. Just like you're watching TV and there's the scary movie or something, or a scary thing that we hate so much, advertisement, right? Just change the channel, right? Change the connection. Right. I hope that answers your question. Yeah? Answers your question or okay. All right. Any other questions here? I see another one from Vanessa. I'm too nervous due to, and by the way, please, Dr. Pam, let me know on time. Vanessa says, I am too nervous due to meeting in 30 minutes someone hurtful in the past. How to behave? I'm sorry, let me read this one more time. I'm too nervous due to meeting in 30 minutes. Someone hurtful in the past. How to behave, meaning how to behave in that meeting that you're going to be having in 30 minutes. I don't see Vanessa anymore. Yes, Vanessa, is that what you mean in the 30 minutes, the meeting in 30 minutes, meeting someone hurtful from in the past? Okay, well, something that one of my beloved teachers taught me is that suffering and discomfort and pain, it comes when the mind is away from the body. Kind of like what? Kind of like we are outside of our safety bunker, or you're outside of your home. The moment you step outside of your home, you're left vulnerable to the dangers and the weather conditions outside. Therefore, if we're able to be still inside, safe inside your home, or directly speaking is with yourself, your mind present and peaceful within yourself, you're going to be safe from the fluctuations and the dangers and the commotion and the suffering, right? When we send our mind to the past, we're left vulnerable, right? When we are worried about the future, we are vulnerable. When our mind is too much outside of the self and with that person, with their feelings, we've already given ourself to that person. Therefore, the wise teacher and my great master, he says, is he says, ทุกกิจวัตรกิจกรรมแม้ว่าจะล้างหน้าอาบน้ำขับรถทานอาหาร whatever activities all throughout your day is keep your mind centered. Keep your mind within yourself. Monk B, how is this possible? How can I do multiple things at the same time? Well, you can drive, and some people can drive, not Vanessa, right? Some people, they drive. Oh, I've seen people, they drive and they put on their mascara, also not recommended, right? They drive, they're on the phone, they're eating a croissant, they're putting on their makeup, right? They're singing to the radio. So you can do multiple things at the same time. And the same thing is, even in a meeting, even right now, you can be centered. And the more and more you practice this, the easier it becomes. So I think that it's a very great thing that you, Vanessa, came to join this meeting first. You're able to start your centering. Even after our meeting now, if you have some time before the meeting, come back and stay centered. Come back for an additional moment of your inner peace. And also when it comes to discomforts or challenges or things of the world, and this isn't just for Vanessa, but this is for everyone, is realizing and understanding the truth of nature, that there are ups and there are downs, but everything is impermanent. even those downs, they're impermanent. The Buddha, he teaches about some different conditions, whether that be happiness. Where there is happiness, there's also unhappiness. Where there is gain, there is also loss. Where there is fame, there is also slander. Where there is status, there is also the loss of status. So therefore, if we are able to understand the truth of things, that everything is impermanent and always changing, we can be accepting and ready for the instabilities of the world. ทุกข์เกิดขึ้นในใจ suffering happens in the mind สุขเกิดขึ้นในใจ happiness comes from the mind suffering comes from a mind that is not still happiness comes from a mind that is still and stable so acceptance understanding helps us to let go and stay stable and also mind stories helps us as well so don't forget to tune in for the next sessions in the future as well. Invite your friends as well okay one more question says Dr. Pam in my chat box one more question says from I'm sorry by the way Vanessa good luck and I hope that answers your question that too wonderful last question I see in the chat box is Tian I Sen when the part of visualizing bright diamond I could still, then later I lost balance of mindfulness and relaxation when started coughing. Question, how to handle coughing in meditation? Well, one thing that is, it's so painful is when you want to cough, but you force yourself not to cough. And that's a good thing. Okay, that's understandable when you're meditating with other people. I encourage that. And maybe you can get up and quietly move out through the room and just let it out. If you're meditating by yourself, just cough, right? It's much more relieving than you fighting against the cough. Just cough. And also be happy and be okay with the stillness or with the experience not being permanent. Because even at the end of the meditation, it's going to, or some maybe for the diamonds and 1 in a billion, it might continue on and on the rest of your life, right? But for most of us, is after the meditation, it will slowly dissipate, right? Again, there's no need to worry or fixate or be attached. It will come and it's happy. If it goes, still be happy. If it disappears, okay, then you can do it again, right? We are always happy to readjust and to restart and to continue to get more familiar with this pathway. So even if you cough, but if you aren't fighting and if you're not so forceful, then potentially your body coughs, but your mind is still happy and non-resilient and peaceful. And you cough a billion times, but the diamond is still there. It's maybe even brighter and brighter, right? But sometimes it's if we fight against the coughing and fight about what am I supposed to do, then the diamond or the experience, it vanished even before the cough came out, right? So don't be so strict. Don't worry, be happy, and the happiness will continue to blossom. So I hope that answers your question. Great question, by the way. So back to Miss Dr. Pam.
Thank you so much, Long PB, for such a very beneficial and great session today. I also have coughing syrup with me.
You can share it with Jian.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all enjoyed the session. I see a lot of comments and sharing great meditation experiences. And to pay respect to our teaching monk, to wrap up the session, may I please invite everyone bow together 3 times. First bow, second bow, and third bow.
May you all be cough-free, worry-free, free of all sufferings and sorrows. May you all be happy, be healthy, be wealthy, and successful in everything you do. May you have bliss and joy, a positive energy in every moment of your day, in every breath in and breath out. May you be able to enjoy the blessing of life and time that you have, being able to give and associate a positivity to all parts and portions of your days and lives. May you have ease in your cultivation of inner peace and refinement, being able to practice meditation happily and blissfully every day, all the time, until your attainment of inner refinement and true happiness is completely and everlastingly yours, always and forevermore.
Sadhu. Thank you so much for just a wonderful blessing as always, and also sharing your knowledge, your wisdom to all of us today. Thank you for your time. Just grateful and thank you so much. And looking forward to see Mang B often, actually. And thank you so much, everyone. Looking forward to see you all on coming next Monday. Please enjoy wherever you are. Good day, good night, good afternoon. Take care. Bye bye.